I've won and lost against the best. This old road's been a hell of a test. I'm still driving, I ain't slowing down. There's rules I'd love to break and bend, mistakes I've made again and again. But I tell you this, my friends, I'm still around. I hit it hard, man, so far, man. No laying up, no holding back. Ain't afraid of nothing, it's a natural fact. I hit it long, man, till it's gone, man. Keep taking chances, living large. I hit it hard.
Welcome back to Average Goats, Season 1, Episode 11. This is Pappy, along with Michael and Joel Hanger. How we doing today, guys?
Hello, all you Wahoo man. Doing great. Hopefully we get league in today.
Who the hell are these guys?
Yeah.
Well, what a week it was. I mean, the PGA Championship. What?
You can't say goddamn on there.
Oh, he's listening to this shit. One goddamn run. But PGA Championship, story of the year so far in golf, Phil Mickelson at age 50. Going to be 51 here in about 10 days, I think. Does the unlikely and wins a major championship, pulls it off of Kiawah Island. What do you guys think? I'm speechless. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, not who I was expecting to win, obviously, but he was just dialed. I mean, from start to finish, focused, except for maybe a handful of holes, and just great.
And totally out of nowhere for him,
Yeah,
right?
I'd
been
say.
kind of searching his game, said he was hitting the ball well, but couldn't concentrate for 18 holes, and then does this.
I mean, I called him out on Twitter a few weeks ago because he played around with Patrick Reed, and I think it was in Texas, and he said I couldn't focus when Patrick Reed took like a half hour to play a hole. He lost his focus and he couldn't hit the ball, but here he figured it out. My goodness.
Yeah, it seemed like he was just really concentrated on himself.
Half lit, drinking wine, tweeting. I mean, gotta love it, right?
Afterwards,
Afterwards,
he
yeah.
was
On the
looking it
flight
up.
home, he's just lighting them up.
That was hilarious.
Responding to almost everybody that tagged him. All we had to do was tag him. We might have got something, you know.
Could have
So-
got him on the show this morning.
Saturday morning, he's sitting on the lead. You're kind of like, is this really happening? He's at 5 under, I think it was, and you're thinking, can he really pull this off? What's going to go on? So I thought, Saturday the front nine would be kind of the make it or break it for him. He kind of muddles through it. He gets going. And what did you guys think of the whole? I mean, honestly, your overall thoughts of the tournament and him actually pulling this off? I'm still in disbelief.
I think every text that I sent out was, or somebody saying, Phil's playing well, was, I hope he holds on, is what I texted everybody.
Yeah, I think with those course conditions, I don't think anybody was expecting him to be in control like that, because with the driver, he can usually spray it and get out of hand, and you can't do that there. But he didn't hit like 54% of the fairways or something, I think I saw, but hit it long enough. I mean, that one drive on when he kind of
366 when he outdrove Brooksy.
outdrove
15
Brooksy.
or 16.
16, I believe it was. He engaged the old calves and hit a rocket out there. But
Bombs.
I mean, it was cool, but I was just kind of watching thinking, okay, when is he going to have that 2-3 hole stretch where he kind of falters a little bit, and it never seemed to happen. You get it right back.
Was anybody hoping on, or not hoping, but thinking on 17 when he hit the tee-ball that this is where it's going to happen?
To repeat.
Yes.
Yeah, way out.
This is where he's going to fall apart.
That little punch out,
Yeah, out of the
yeah.
weeds.
I mean,
Rush.
it's very easy to catch that thing like a rocket and squirt it across that green in the water, right?
Or kind of do the flub where it doesn't really go nowhere.
Yeah.
with the
Granted,
Sandy lies.
that's the one you potentially double hit, right? No penalty nowadays, correct?
No,
right,
no.
but I don't think he double hit it.
No. But, I mean, they called it right. They were saying just get this right onto the green, right? Just let it trickle down there and roll your putt. I thought it was interesting, that putt, which I saw JT call out on Twitter, that he used the claw grip on that putter. Did you see that?
Hadn't used
and
it
he
all
had a
week.
specific reason why. He said he was trying to launch the golf ball because he thought that it was in a low area, and he thought instead of being on the ground, it would get off track. Hopping it would not. So he used the claw grip there. I thought that was very, very interesting.
Some deep insight there
It-
by
it-
Michael
it-
Hanger. I like this.
Well, this is on Twitter. JT says, I don't know why he used it or whatever. And then Phil responded and said, here's exactly why I did it.
That's pretty good stuff.
It is good stuff.
The stuff these guys think about is unbelievable.
I was
Yeah.
really pulling for Brooksy, though. I mean, nothing against Phil. I don't dislike Phil. I like Phil. I think he's entertaining. But
Well, when Joel's saying he was texting everybody, I hope he doesn't blow this or I hope he holds on, I'm telling everybody I don't really want him to win if this means he can't win at the U.S. Open. I'd rather him win at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I think he's kind of up there and, greatest ever conversation. They were talking about that in the Golf Channel all weekend. We could talk about this a little bit later about your top 10. Is he in it? How is he not in it before this for
Yeah,
the game
for
of
sure.
golf, everything he's done?
For sure. And the span of his winnings, from what was it, like 93 or 4 was his first. Does that sound right?
91, I think.
Was it?
Oh, when he was an amateur.
He was 91.
Early,
He won on the tour as an amateur.
yeah, early 90s, and then here we are
Won a US
30
Am,
years
too.
later, It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, and then when you start talking about majors too with him, he was a late arrival to that. He was the one forever. Everybody wrote on him, the best to ever never win a major.
Has like
yada, yada.
umpteen second runner-ups.
6 alone at the U.S. Open. It's kind of it's insane. But I'm a big Phil fan. You guys know we talked about this before, and so the whole I'm gonna put it up there. This is one of the top 5, maybe 10 greatest achievements in the game of golf ever. To
I
win
agree.
it, I mean,
So
I
you're
still
going
remember.
like 86 Jack. You're going Tiger. 19.
No, I think this is better than Jack in '86.
I agree.
Because think about this. He's 50 years old, so he's 4 years older than Jack. You kind of see people, past champions, make run at Augusta. I'm not taking light of what Jack did, but
right.
so he's 4 years plus older, and this was the longest course in major championship history.
Yep.
An old man was out there, like you said, 366, just bombing it,
Yeah.
talking about his coffee fasting diet and best shape of his life.
Yep.
And he was talking about afterwards, there were a couple quotes that really got me pumped up about Phil Mickelson. And he goes, maybe this is the last tournament I ever win.
Yeah.
But maybe I've been playing some really good golf. This is the best shape I've been in. I recommitted to my fitness. And I started thinking, remember 10, 12 years ago, it was Vijay Singh at 40 winning. And then there was another, I forget who else was behind him, kind of won. Ernie Els kind of had another flash in his 40s. What if Phil's going to do that from 50 to 54, 55?
I think it would be great to get that back, because let's be honest. I think not that none of us have our younger guys that we're fans of in the game of golf, right? But nobody obviously carries the PGA Tour like Tiger, like Phil. When they're in tournaments, when they're playing well.
I would say those two are drastically different too.
Yeah, for sure. People love it, and I love it too.
will
So
say
if he
one
can get
thing-
hot, and this, not to just turn away from Phil all of a sudden, but this has got to just set a little fire with T-Dub, I think, and be like, I got to get back, and I want to win more too.
Already came out. This is the hardest recovery I'm rehabbing from ever.
Yeah,
It hurts so much. I got to get through this.
yeah,
You know this is chewing him up.
I got to.
The person that him and his mom, when you read these books about him, his mom, not so much his dad, but they would make light of Phil's physique early
Yeah.
on in the career. The chubby one, the plumpy one. The hefty lefty was one of the nicknames out there for a while. I had an uncle that used to call him Phil Mickeltits, because he would be in those Ford Mocks jumping up a hill.
Yeah.
And,
Forward.
Sleeves past his elbows.
Correct. And
Yeah.
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And really, the fitness just started recently. I mean, it's not like it's been 10 years. It's been less than 5 years that he's really jumped on it.
So is this, Phil Mickelson meatball, or could he really legit be competitive for the next 4 years? This gets him exempt into
5
bunch.
years.
He doesn't need the U.S. Open
No,
exemption now.
no.
He's got his own invite.
Yep.
I don't know if that counts. Would that count towards this
Correct.
year? I don't
Yes,
know.
it would. Because
does, yes.
If you
It's
weren't
before.
in yet and you won it, you were
Yep.
in the U.S.
Okay.
Open then.
So then they can probably give that sponsor's exemption to somebody else.
Well, it wasn't a sponsor.
Or
It was a
special-
special exemption.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anybody else has really earned the right, though.
No.
But yeah, get some five years of majors, right?
No, well, PGA, it's for all. It's
Life. That's why
ever.
Rich
Life.
Beam is still out there slapping
Yeah,
around.
he doesn't have to worry about the Masters.
rest of
He's
them,
already,
it's 5
but it
years.
would get him the years in
I
that.
think it's more than 5.
The only one that's 5 is the U.S. Open. So I just looked it up afterward because they talked about all the things that this gets him. So
I think 2 things. First off, some of the thumbs up thing is phony baloney to me.
Yeah.
It's a little
You
too
get a little
much.
tired
yeah,
of it.
it's just
thumbs activated.
Yeah, thumbs activated. But I think what happened earlier on this year was he kind of was deflated and was like, all right, I'm just going to regulate myself to the senior tour. And
Yeah.
I think he just was there for a while, and it felt like, am I really going to waste my time here? When
Yeah.
I still have some prime years ahead. So I think that was the refocusing and him getting on this coffee fasting
Yeah.
for several months. And it says he does about 36 hours a week where he just does this
Coffee,
coffee and a bunch of probably good vitamins.
He's
and
got
shit
the
in there.
coffee has some
Yeah.
a certain mix that he puts in there of different things. But yeah,
So the exemptions, I'll just clarify. Get you 5 years of exemptions into the PGA Championship, and he already has lifetime exemptions into the Masters and the Open Championship because of being a prior winner. So
I'm,
makes a little difference, but
the PGA one. I'm pretty
So he'll
sure
be
it's a
he'll be
lifetime,
at the U.S. Open until he's 56. Then
yeah. So
sorry,
he's got
lifetime exemption for the PGA
Thank you.
Championship.
5 years.
5 years for the Masters and Open, but he's already got lifetime exemptions into
Yeah.
those.
Right.
Yep.
so he just got his U.S. Open exemption until
years.
55.
Which is awesome, right?
It is.
And honestly, like you talked about, the longest yardage it was what 78 something.
Oh yeah, it was just under
And
7,900.
and you're talking about a guy is almost 50 or 51. 50. He's almost 51.
He'll be 51 the week of the U.S. Open.
And on the 70th golf hole, he rips one 366
Yep.
at a place like that. I mean, just
Now,
a
granted, it was
bomb.
running out and everything.
It was,
he-
but still,
yeah, he hit it further than
his
Brooksy.
carry yardage was still pretty solid, right?
Yeah, it was insane.
I mean, Brooksy is on one leg pretty much, but
But yeah, I mean, the oldest to win a major, I don't think it stands here either. I mean, so we're talking 86. You're talking, what is that, 35, 34 years? I think someone breaks it sooner than later. I think within the next
Yeah.
10 years, you're going to see it again because these guys are, I mean,
yeah,
Playing a lot longer.
and they're just more athletic and they're taking care of themselves. And I mean, it's just too good of money. And
yeah.
But then you kind of go back to a lot of these guys are saying they're not going to play into their, DJ saying he's not going to play into that age, and
I think
Rory's
that's
saying that. You think that's all
hogwash.
BS.
That's hogwash. Yeah,
BS. Because they're going to think I could still win a major at
Oh,
50.
yeah.
Phil did it.
I don't buy into that.
And I'm more
bullshit.
athletic than Phil. I took care of myself earlier. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they might not go to the Champions Tour, what we got on the screen today, but I see them playing on the PGA Tour as long as they
absolutely.
can.
Especially if some of these guys don't pick up some more majors along the way, they're going to want as many cracks at him as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Rory, he's got some major championships, but I would say he should have a lot more and want a lot more, right? DJ, the same thing. He should want more.
So just going back to some more news. What about Brooksy afterwards saying he got bumped a couple times in his knee?
So I'm glad
So
you brought
it's
it up. I
targeting
haven't written
me.
down my notes. I thought it was just he's being a little bitch there.
Terrible.
Someone was going after his knee, and someone jammed the caddy in the bag back into his knee. Are you bleeping kidding me? They have to remember they're entertainers at the end of the day. These people have been in their homes for 15 months. They're finally loosening up the regulations. They're out there
Now, what I thought was funnier,
having cocktails, and it's the people's champ, and he thinks they're after his knee.
aside from them targeting Brooksy's knee, Phil on Twitter about the guy that tried to put his arms around him. Phil on Twitter says, "Yeah, I gave him a quick elbow like this
He
and
did.
kept moving." I thought that was funny.
He did too. But you could tell right after Phil hit that shot, he's like, I got to dart down here to the fairway, or these guys are going to just maul.
Well,
me,"
then
'cause they
Brooks
started.
couldn't. He couldn't
even get through.
No, remember we had to wait for Brooks to get to the green.
But here's what's crazy is you go back and you look at the interviews. When this happened at the Tour Championship and Tiger makes the comeback and wins, and they follow Tiger and Rory up the fairway, every single one of them was like, this is cool. Tiger's back. I can't wait to get a piece of him, yada, yada, yada. Now
Yada, yada, yada,
yada. Oh, man. Great. That's in my head the rest of the night for league. But it's just, I don't know. Tiger, it's cool. Someone else, we were all in danger, and someone tried to
I think
Tanya Harding my knee or something.
I think Phil talked about how cool it was and that experience, and I don't think it set in right away for him because I don't think he really knew how to react to that happening. But a little bit later, he was talking about, that's once in a lifetime. I mean, that's a great experience. And I agree with you that these fans have been not on the golf course with these guys for how many months?
It's not even golf, too, though. It's the whole life.
Everything, yeah. But golf has not, in my opinion, PGA Tour has not deserted its fan base, kind of like some of these other leagues have. The NBA with all the crap and just different things that happen, right?
I would say
And
COVID-19 wise, the PGA Tour. I'm not even trying to be biased.
Did the best job.
By far.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
So So other than
I thought it was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
The fans and stuff running.
But what the other thing though is there was a lot of fans, and they clearly did not have enough personnel to kind of hold
they
them
didn't,
off.
I mean, yeah, they lost control of it. But these
Nance-
people are not out there to beat up Brooks Koepka.
No.
No, Nance even said he's like they've lost all control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the PGA Tour came out and said that they did this
Mm-hmm.
week, and they apologized for it, and they said we just weren't expecting it. But I mean, I don't know.
They
I
also
think it's
weren't
cool, the
expecting Phil Mickelson to come and
right.
win, you know?
And the
Yeah.
old videos of the people always just walking up the fairways and whatnot. I don't know. I think 15 years from now, people are going to be thinking of Phil walking out of the pile,
Yeah.
the people's champ, winning another one at 50. Someone's not going to be like, oh my God, do you remember Brooks was scared for his life? They're
Yeah.
not going to remember that. It's a really cool snapshot of the whole week, I think.
Okay, just to bring this stuff up again, and or not up again, but to throw the other social media blur out there of Brooks and Bryson.
Love it.
I do too. Absolutely love every second of it.
As much as I was like, Brooks, you're being a bitch, when you see the whole thing,
Like,
and I was like, why is he so mad about him walking by?
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
And then once you hear it,
Yes.
you're like, oh, that is gold.
yeah.
that clip has to be one of the most entertaining things ever happened on golf, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm surprised Golf Channel even let it get out because it wasn't live,
It
was
was
it?
leaked.
It was.
it was leaked.
Yeah.
And what
Okay.
killed me is I forget what that guy's name is. Is it Todd something? The
Yeah.
guy doing the interview, just dying laughing. You know?
we can start over.
It is the greatest.
First it was, we're going to edit it out.
Yeah.
And then,
And you know what's been even better is the last few days, Brooks has carried it over to Twitter, where he's now memeing stuff and
Tom
calling
Brady.
things out. And he says, Aaron Rodgers is teaming up
Good
at
luck.
DeChambeau. Yeah.
Talking about
Sorry,
the big
bro.
match.
Sorry, bro.
Phil says everybody wants
Tom
to.
Brady has put a couple memes out there.
I'd
It's,
be curious if Tom pulled his down. I'd be curious to go and see that, just
Yeah.
because of all the copyright stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think little head to head. Somebody was saying.
I just think it's funny they really don't like each other.
I do
know
too.
that hasn't happened for a long time with two people on tour.
I think it's great.
Tiger and Phil back in the early 2000s.
yeah, but
Not
now,
like
now
this.
Tiger's chummy with everybody and their mom.
I don't
but
think it was like this, though.
I don't
Tiger
think so.
Sergio?
No, I don't think so.
Tiger Sergio. Because then they posted that video
don't
of
think so.
Tiger at that news conference, and are you and Sergio ever going to talk
Yeah,
to clear the air?
Tiger post whatever is chummy with everybody.
But
Nicknames for them all. Serge, Brooksy.
I don't know. I just thought it was just one of those moments where it's totally authentic, and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"What a God damn it, this mother!" You know, he's just.
I lost my.
I think it'll be interesting to see him on a Ryder Cup or President's Cup team.
well, that's what Brandel was talking about
Steve
on
Stricker's
Twitter.
not as dumb as Hale Sutton and going to pair them up together
No.
like Phil and Tiger.
Put them
That-
in different pods.
That's what Brandel was talking about on Twitter, and he's like, it's bad for the Ryder Cup, and comments is where it's great because people are like, the Ryder Cup is the most overrated thing ever, for these guys, and talking it up, and it's like, somebody's just talking about, well, do you leave Brooksy off of the Ryder Cup team and all this shit, and it's like, just come on, they're not going to play together clearly. Like you said, the Stricker's not that stupid.
You're running out of people for Brooks to play with then because he also had a fight with DJ at the last Ryder Cup, right?
Yeah, they're
They
still
used
supposed to be buds.
They used
but
to be workout bros, and
Yeah.
they would share protein shakes together, and now they don't even hang out now.
I don't know.
Maybe it's
Maybe because
Brooks.
Brooksy has Jenna, he doesn't need anybody else.
Yeah, well, DJ has someone too. Bryson has his man clubhouse, whatever he calls
Yeah,
that.
as
thing.
he's
So
pumping iron,
one other
drinking
thing,
shakes.
One other thing, just to not change the subject again on info or information, but did you guys see the Sung J M thing in the Olympics?
No,
No.
So
didn't make my Twitter feed.
South Korea is where he's from.
Okay.
Mandates the military service, just like
3 years.
what was his name?
Oh yeah.
Moon something. So from 18 to 28, you have to serve 3 years. But if he plays in the Olympics and wins a medal, he is exempt.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
Is he qualified for it yet?
I believe so. He's
Okay.
12th in the official world golf ranking. So I would
That's
think
how
so.
big a deal they make of
Isn't that nuts?
gold medal in this country. Golfers are like, nah, I don't want to play. No thanks.
That's not true. Your boy Ricky Fowler got the tattoo on his arm.
I know him, but DJ says he's not playing.
He's already WD.
Who
Not
cares?
WD, but he says, yeah, I'm not going to go.
I think the Olympics is cool.
I think it's awesome, too. I'm
I
just
think
saying
they
these
should
guys,
change- I think it should be a 5-man team event like college.
I think it should be more than just, what, 2 guys from each country? Is that how it's, right?
No, the Americans,
three
you
guys
can get a couple more. It's
So basically, John,
It's
John
weird.
Rahm ended up coming out, and I think it was last week's news conference, and said, I would take a bribe from Sung Jae
a bribe
to win a medal for him to be able to
to
get
throw
one.
off. Really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
No.
John Robb,
The problem is they didn't grow up watching that.
no.
They grew up watching the Ryder Cup. That's why
Yeah.
they get jacked up for it. You know, the President Cup, the internationals are just tired of losing it, so they want their shot of being the ones to finally win one. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting about Sung Jae. And
Yeah, it was a,
wins a
I
medal.
mean, really good way to get away from talking about Brooksy and DeChambeau. What a
Yeah.
topic changer there.
Way to bury the lead.
Now where do we go? What's
I
next?
guess we'll turn the car around and head towards the Colonial Country Club
Sorry, folks.
for
Park's
the
closed.
yeah, moose out front. Should have told you. But we got the Charles Schwab tournament this week, and they're at Colonial, like I just said, 35 par for 70, playing 7,209 yards. Real quick, Joel, how many employees?
100.
2 assistants, 1 equipment manager, 1 horticulturalist,
Might be our lowest for the year.
25 employees, and 10 volunteers.
That's the lowest for the year for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think Kiowa had less. Believe it or not, the PGA, yeah.
I thought I had like 200.
No.
How
Yeah.
about that?
But who you guys liking this week?
I'm liking JT again. My pick last week was JT, and it didn't work out too well. He was sent home early.
Joel's fail-safe is always JT.
He had that putt on the last hole to make the cut and just didn't
Yeah.
turn left for him.
Brr.
I'm going Harry Higgs.
Harry Higgs.
Happy?
Is it the shirt? Is it the buttons?
The unbuttoned shirt for comfort, not for style. It's for comfort, he says.
Nice. I'm going to go with Green Glove himself, Charlie Hoffman.
Charlie, he's great on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Is he wearing green or yellow?
Sundays are iffy.
I don't know, but I just can't wait to see those luscious locks blowing in the winds of Texas.
And after he hits a shot, when he's doing that little head maneuver, he's trying to watch
That little
it.
eye thing to see.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
away,
man.
catch it.
I made a TikTok of Charlie last year.
Let me look at my strong eye.
You made a TikTok?
Yeah.
You actually make them?
Yeah.
Wow. What
Some
was it?
stuff
of 'em?
together. I think he hit like a 3-wood or a 5-wood from the middle of the fairway, about 50 yards left of the green. And when he got to the top, the club just went like flying. And it's one of those, oh no, oh no, no, no.
No likes.
Probably cast it to the TV. Actually,
Unbelievable.
Pappy made his debut on TikTok, believe it or not.
I did?
He did.
That's
Are you aware of that?
no, and it wasn't approved.
He
so
didn't
take
sign
it down.
He didn't
Yeah.
sign
Yeah.
nothing.
Can't
Take it down.
do it. You're part of the Average Goats
Oh man.
LLC, so
Now you-
your rights are ours, buddy.
I never even signed anything for that either.
670 views.
Really?
Yep.
What is it?
Your shot from on that par 3.
Oh my
That
god, you
almost
showed
went in the
my
water.
face?
No, your face. You don't get to see your face.
Oh good.
It's far enough
Wait,
away.
to the green? Or
Yeah.
to the tee shot.
No, that
No,
tee
this
shot
is
you hit
that's
out of-
you almost.
What were you doing back behind us that far?
I remember I had to take a piss on that hole.
Relieving yourself on the pump house?
Yep.
Yeah, you're the superintendent's best friend. Let me go pee on this door you gotta
I'm
walk in every
pretty
day.
sure the superintendent said, "Hey, there's nowhere really to go piss. Why don't you go wait till over there?"
All gloves are off when the soup's playing golf.
Yeah. All gloves are off.
Remember that? You guys remember that hole, right?
Mhm.
That 35-mile-an-hour wind. It was like
Yeah.
3 clubs.
No good.
I told you.
I was just happy I actually got out of there on the green.
I think we should have bunted drivers.
I think I made 4?
I should have tried to hit a cut hybrid. I hit 4-iron. Remember, I said if I hit this slinger, it's going to end up way over here, and that's what
Made
happened.
4 from the jung. I'm pretty happy.
I think. It was,
Now the next hole,
I think it was a 4 and 3 doubles.
the next hole for me was not good. It was driver. Got talked into driver off the deck.
That was a weak moment.
Then I hit a 6-iron that went 230 into the wind somehow. That was insane.
Cranked it.
As Phil said this past week, you just didn't make a committed swing.
I
Crank
did
it,
not.
Jerry.
There's nothing.
Crank it, Jerry.
There's nothing committed about it.
How about that committed swing? So Tim tells him after that 2-hole
6, 7
stretch.
holes,
Yeah. He says you're not making committed golf swings. You
Trying
got
to
to
control it.
refocus.
Trying to hit controlled shots.
He says I got to hit. Which let's take that back to average goat stuff, right? Mm-hmm. We all have our different handicap ranges, whether you're +1 scratch, 6 handicap, 12 handicap, 20 handicap, whatever. So, I mean, if you're out there there's a lot of guys that are just out there to have fun, right? They just walk up, they try to hit the golf ball.
Right.
But for those of us that want to try to be as good as we can every time, shoot par better, right? That's kind of a good takeaway to think, okay, are you, not that you need to take forever to hit a golf shot, but are you committed to that golf shot?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it comes to like trying to visualize it before you hit it type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one that he ended up hitting into the water, remember he kind of controlled it with his hands a little bit too much. It wasn't a committed golf shot.
Yeah. Was that on Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh.
Remember that one that barely just trickled over and rolled in?
Yeah.
The
Whoa.
one on Saturday was definitely not a committed shot.
Let's talk about the guy on Friday who trickled one in the water on the par 3 17th and then took his iron and whacked the tee marker, turned around, almost hit his caddy, and whacked the other tee marker.
I'm trying to remember the name. Who was that?
Van Royen or
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like that.
Eric.
Eric Van Rooyen.
Yeah. So that's got to be a hefty fine.
I would
correct?
think you would get fined.
Yeah, but they don't talk about their fines, so we probably won't know what the result was. But yeah, he's definitely getting fined.
What are you putting at about 25, 30,000?
I don't know.
So
5% tariff on
I don't
the
get
rest
it.
of the winnings this year?
first of all, he destroyed the tee marker. The tee marker went flying towards people. The caddy, who I think it was Matt Wallace's caddy, I think he was in that group. Could be wrong, but stiffed him on a handshake at the end of it.
I wouldn't have. Yeah, that's just.
Just walked right
Well,
by him.
we ended up doing a post on that too. Are you a tantrum
Yeah.
tantrum thrower? Or Are
Right.
you a calm, cool collective? And
What about you guys? That's a good. You guys get pissed off out there? You a club thrower? Snap a club?
I'm an internal upset person on golf, so I really don't.
I really wanted to be a club thrower, club snapper, but I was playing in a tournament at Jackson Park one time, actually, and I was playing really good and just shanked one with a Vokey. That's why I can't play Titleist.
It's cold
Shank one.
cold hard
And
shank.
I
Huh?
slammed this club into the ground, and all of a sudden, literally within 10 seconds,
I'm a
I
dad or
feel
coach.
I feel this just pain in my neck. And it was my dad. He had come over, grabbed me by the back of the neck. In the middle of this tournament, everybody's watching. He goes,
Oh yeah.
"We don't do that shit."
Yep.
And I was like, okay. So
Never
once in a
again.
while, I'll kind of toss my wedge to my bag.
Just wanted to go there, right?
And yeah,
It's
I'm
home.
going there anyways.
It's
It's
its home.
It's a
Yeah.
pace of play issue.
Yeah.
I'm going in opposite direction. But
We call those shanklins.
Shanklins, oh man, sounds like Dave Franklin. Weird. But
I've done a similar thing.
so yeah, I couldn't do it. I broke actually my best putter I've ever putted with at the 5th hole at Yuki.
Oh wow.
I missed a 3.5 footer for eagle.
Chucked it or snapped it?
No, I was just walking by and I just bam and it bent and it's still bent
Wrecked him.
and damn near killed him.
You're killed.
So yeah,
I've
I've hit
more
two
of a
instances
helicopter wedge from time to time. You know, when your cart's back wherever, like you just said, you kind of toss over that way. It's more just a helicopter type of thing when you fucking chunk one.
Hold
But
on. Look where everybody's teeing off here on this par 3. This is average goat shit right here. Everybody doesn't want to walk away from the cart path. This one, they're opposite. 'cause they
fairway.
want the- no, this is a par 3. There's a tee
I know,
mark
but
right
that tee marker looks like it's
there.
on
Look
a
at that.
fairway.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, do they? Because it's a par 70, is it normally longer and they
I bet you they're
shorten
playing
it
that
up
as a
to
par
play this as a
three.
par 3?
I don't
Because it
know.
looks like a fairway that comes up along the side of it.
Everybody's right there. That's insane.
I'm pretty sure at Black Sheep.
Find some
though-
grass. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like
I'm pretty sure at Black Sheep, didn't we have a moment on a green where Michael might have been the par 3, where Michael
Helicopter wedged.
no, he threw a ball up and tried to hit it.
Oh, well,
we were
I'll
all
always do
standing
that.
right there.
always do that.
Yeah, we were standing right there.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't hitting it towards
Yeah.
you.
Bonner was scared. Bonner thought he was
us
getting
over,
whacked.
We all went like this.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the chances of contact on that?
Well,
It should be pretty good.
One out of 100.
the chances
way.
of contact.
Yeah.
No way.
Try it.
The chances of contact are a lot better than the direction that the ball's going to end up going.
No. I mean, I've connected once.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna
hit
make
a
contact.
fucking
You just don't
homer.
know where it's gonna
Yeah.
go. Usually the face is shut down and it hits your buddy.
But yeah, no,
Now, I threw a driver one time. Was not intending to break it. Threw it, and it landed weird against like the golf cart, and it snapped. It was like
I
really
didn't
soft,
break a
but the
rake.
top got
I didn't
caught
break a rake.
somehow.
I set it in the woods. That's where
Yeah.
it was lives.
I like if it's wet out, I'll tomahawk a wedge into the ground. Just
Oh, yeah, just bury the head.
Yeah, just bury the head.
I'll do that getting out of a bunker.
Oh man, I won't. I'm
Pull
so worried
myself
about
up.
hitting clay or hitting another rock in them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, don't throw too many tantrums. More self-inflicting.
Joel's is more, you get to
Internal.
the top of the swing and you drop a
Yeah.
club when you've chili
Now the guys
peppered
that
one
do
or
it
done
every
something.
round,
We're not that
you
good.
have to
Come
realize,
on.
right? You have to realize you're not good. Let it go. But some days it usually gets to me when I'm having a good round. I do something just totally boneheaded.
Yeah,
Here-
for sure.
Here comes the big number.
When you're focused, having a
Yeah.
good day, playing well, yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
like, come on,
Yep,
crack a beer.
totally agree. Like
I-
last
I-
week in league, playing good, get to the seventh hole, try to punch something in there, and the ball just starts leaking in the wind. And it hits the cart path, and
Yeah.
I look at it, I go, "Oh, not the road, not the road."
I've
oh,
done that before.
Oh.
Why does it always happen that after you just get a brand new wedge, you got to hit out of like some rocky area
Uh-huh.
or a bunker that's got some little pea gravel in it or something? Every time.
Gotta get a new 60.
Frustrating.
No, you have enough wedges.
But no, I did play with Mr. Donnelly on Monday and talked to
Mr.
him
Donnelly.
about his Sunday round for the
Oh,
Joel's already
bicycle.
transitioning.
Wow.
This is,
for
look at
the
this.
He's
Bison
moving us
Cup.
on.
How smooth is this
And
transition
and
today?
how did the conversation go?
It was fine. He said he was a little tired. He was played 36
Yeah.
that day.
Uh-huh.
Said he played 18 in the morning.
I
at the
believe
Pines.
Tim
He knew he was going to play, though. He chose that.
Did he?
Yeah, he knew he was
Has
playing.
to
It wasn't like we
be-
called him up 2 hours
ha-
before.
I don't know his age exactly, but he's got to be
He's a B50.
close to that Phil range. Phil was not tired on Sunday. 18, 18, 18, 18. 36 the previous day, wore Timmy out. Come on.
And he's in a cart.
No, he
And
said
he's in a car.
he played 18 Sunday morning and then he played 18 in the afternoon up at. That's what he said.
Lakes of the Four Seasons.
I believe.
Yeah,
I believe.
he did.
I believe he did.
Yeah, he did. He did, but no, I guess it was a pretty good match. He was playing Pat Hedge, who, yeah, so
He's a stick. I hear he's a real stick.
Real quick, the Bison Cup is a Ryder Cup style match between Lakes of the Four Seasons versus Curtis Creek, and this year we had 12, average goats playing the back tees, and then we had 8 seniors and 4 women.
That's cool.
And I'm going to tell you right now, our ladies at Lakes of the Four Seasons are tough. They
Cutthroat?
balled out.
Absolutely carried the team.
9 out of 10 points for the whole weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
10
stone
10
cold
points
killers.
for matching outfits. Did the rest of the team have matching?
They
outfits?
did. We did. We did our
I'm a
usual.
big fan. You got to go matching outfits when you're in an event like
Yeah,
that.
we did
Love it.
white
Pinkish,
tops,
red.
gray bottom. No, not the men didn't do pinkish.
Oh.
No, but no, it was a good event. We came out on top. It was there was a lot of excitement actually. It was pretty good. Thought we were gonna get. We did really good the first day down there. I thought we were gonna.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be like within 2 points going into it, and it wasn't. We
I got a
just-
good feeling about Sunday. Is that what it was for
I
Curtis?
got a feeling.
I don't want to say anything, but people were trying to drink out of the cup Saturday night and Sunday morning. I wouldn't allow it. It was just like, no, do
Bad
not.
jujus?
Don't put
Yeah.
that karma out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ladies had fun. The seniors had fun. We definitely had fun.
I think that's great that you guys do a mix of
First year doing that.
average
yeah.
goats, seniors, and then not that everybody's not an average goat,
Right.
but throw some ladies in there. I think it's great.
No, and I think they had fun.
You do the singles matches. There's no dots, right? It's all
There was no dots.
Flighted.
Yeah, there was no dots in the entire tournament.
I think
So on Saturday we did
You just-
three. We did 3 nines. We did. We started off with a 2-person scramble, and then the next 9 was best ball, and then the next 9 was modified alternate shot. And what we do, if there's anybody listening, you're doing these events, you're like 27 holes, that's a lot, or the club you're playing at is like, hold on, that's a lot of golf. We have other golfers playing. Once you start, let's just say your first 9-hole match ends on hole 6. Hole 7, you're starting your next match. You're not playing 7, 8, and 9. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it
So-
kind of works out good,
You don't. There's no dots. You said
right?
so. You're just trying to
We pair up according to handicap.
as close as possible, so it's fair, right?
Correct.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, I would recommend like 70% handicap, maybe. I mean, that's all you really need. I mean, alternate shots hard to dot, especially modified. You're picking your own tee shots. So
I played a match play on Friday. I would have loved the unflighted. I would have loved it to be about 45% handicaps.
oh Oh yeah.
You got Grangered.
Yeah. 13 dots was a lot to overcome.
Plus a decent putter.
And yeah,
He was rolling the rock.
He's a good putter.
He's a good putter all the time.
Yeah.
he made
to
like
know.
4 bombs to save a hole, and I'm like, come on.
Those are
I didn't
usually
make a
ones
single putt.
Did he hit any drivers?
No. No.
just ding and dunked it around on you.
Yep. Well, he happens to poke that hybrid and that 3-wood out there pretty good ways, but our course isn't long enough where it's extremely vital, you know.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to be in the right position off of Yuki rather than bombing it out there
Yeah.
for sure.
And the one hole that he decided to fuck the hybrid up, he hit it didn't make it to the fairway on 3 from the tee box. I just make an easy eagle on that hole. That's the only one that was like super easy for me.
And he birdied with a stroke to
He
tie it.
had a little trouble on that one, but
Uh-oh.
So the seasons ended up coming out on top on the old Bison Cup.
Yeah, we did. So next May we'll do it again. We got another one on our schedule coming up in a couple weeks. Actually, we're gonna be playing White Hawk.
Whitehawk, right?
Yep.
do we don't play the seasons in an event, do we?
No.
We should get some on the schedule.
Nah.
That's what I was trying to
Come
say.
on,
Was,
this sounds like we need to get it lined up.
I was saying the seasons and the Pines or something.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't play the Pines, right?
The Pines has never really done one. I don't believe.
We used to do one with
They
them when we were down at Curtis Creek.
new management out there though.
Yeah.
Got to check in.
Yeah, definitely check that one out. The seasons, I don't know if you guys are ready for that yet.
Whoa.
Meh.
I mean, your White Hawk match didn't go good last year.
I don't
correct?
think
Neither
it
did the
I did not
Yeah.
play in
we
either of those.
we did good. We took them down. So I don't know.
I did not play in either of those in 2020.
Are you guys on GIN over there at the seasons, or are you guys on like some other golf handicap system?
No, we
Excel.
are. We're on Indiana Golf.
Are you?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
yeah,
Excel.
yeah.
Yeah. What was that one that
Excel.
Rothy always used to use?
I don't.
I could never.
never find
It
it.
was so.
Couldn't find it.
His handicap was a game he called I Win.
Yeah. Yeah. You always have to do some calculation to figure out his damn handicap.
One of the
I see Mike and Megan both are on Indiana Golf at seasons.
Megan's a
Megan would like
non-
to play more. She just can't get the time or get somebody to take her out to the driving range. It sounds like.
Yep, that's about right.
does-
Sounds spot on.
Megan does not have a score
Every time
posted.
we bring her up, he's like, "Nope, moving on."
She does not have a score posted.
No, can't play in an event.
You get her a set of clubs. You used to live on a golf course. This is not my fault. This one, I'll take all other 1,000 arguments as an L, but this one I am not wrong about.
I'm not liking the gray clouds around.
My wife is jacked. She's done with her last day of school tomorrow, and she can finally get
Ladies
into the
League?
Ladies League on Tuesday coming up. So
Nice.
she's pretty stoked.
Absolutely. One of the big stories in golf that came out earlier today was Tiger Woods' rehab. He's quoted as saying the hardest thing he's ever had to do. This one's going to be tough. You were kind of talking about it earlier, Michael. Do you think that, this Phil Mickelson win at the PGA tries to, get the competitive fire burning again even more so? And what do you guys think about that?
I think so. I think
Do you think, yes or no, over under? Well, not an over under, but do you think, yes or no, Tiger Woods teeing it up, Masters 2022?
No,
I don't know
No.
about 2022.
Okay.
I don't think so.
But I think, Tiger's younger days when he was winning everything, major hungry, not that he's still not want to win a major, but, he was always so competitive with himself and wanting to beat
You're
Jack,
talking 14 months.
all that stuff.
I know. I was just thinking about that too.
And I think, he's gotten into a little bit different. There's that music again. He's
11 for 11.
he's gotten into that this different nice guy, not necessarily the guy that doesn't talk to anybody or give interviews or any of that stuff, and just doesn't seem to have the exact same fire that he had for all those years. This, I think, is going to help him in his recovery be like, okay, I need to get back there because I want to
Hold
win
on
too.
a second. I got to cut you off there. Not the same fire?
I don't think so.
He came back and won the Masters in
I
2019. Then
don't
COVID
disagree.
happens, and then he crashes his car. Like, what do you
I
mean?
don't disagree, but he does not have the same fire that he had when he was winning every weekend.
He balled out to make sure he was a player captain for the President's Cup and wins a tour championship and then wins
Listen,
the
I
Masters.
love
what?
Tiger. I'm not dissing Tiger whatsoever. I'm just saying I don't think he has the same fire that he had in his younger days. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's a different fire.
It probably is different, but it's not. Different is not the same.
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree on that one.
All right.
You don't
So-
do a lot of things the same when you're in your mid to late 40s that you did when you were 21.
Tiger or
Like your Thursday nights
Phil-
at Yuki, you're going to be back or down here in the next couple of years. You're not going to be able to be party boy every Thursday night.
now we can agree to disagree.
Challenge accepted.
Stocked up on some stogies this afternoon.
Nice.
Uh,
That was the special meeting he had to go
that
to?
was the errand I had to run. And lunch that
Nice.
is still waiting on us.
Yeah, I don't think he'll play in 2022 in the Masters. They were saying the next step of the process was blood flow and nerve function in his lower legs. So I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Interesting stuff. All right.
So
So,
do you think he's going to play?
sure. Why not? I think so. I mean, how quickly he would come back after some of the knee stuff that he's had in the past and the back stuff in the past, he would always try to push it. I think if there is a tournament, it would be the Masters.
Yeah.
But would he not do it if he didn't have a start before that, you know? Maybe next year he just plays in the par 3 when the par 3 returns. That would be kind of cool to see him out there. He probably wouldn't do
Yeah.
just that, though. But, you know, he's going to make it to the Champions Dinner. He made it to the Champions Dinner before he went and had the back fusion the next day. He flew out for that episode. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of interesting. I think this Phil thing is going to irritate him.
Yeah.
I do. And if, you know, Phil that, you know, was, you know, Mr., like we said earlier, was Mr. Pudgy, non-athletic, and Tiger was this phenom. I mean, I'm thinking
So
come 48, 49, Tiger's going to probably make a nice little run again.
Right.
So, not to get back into the agree to disagree category here, but
Go Illini.
Phil in the last 3 years or so, I don't even know if it's been 3 years, did this coffee fasting thing, dropped a weight, has started fitness, focus, all this stuff. He's almost 51, wins the PGA. Feels like he almost probably has the swing to now compete almost on a regular basis for a bit, right? While he's got that control. And Tiger's driving his car 85 miles an hour. That
Late, trying to make it to a photo shoot with Drew Brees, yeah.
that's not commitment to me. You know what I mean? That's not the same fire to me as what Phil is laser focused in. And I'm not. That's not that you can compare the two. But I'm just saying that mentality isn't okay. I want to win every fucking tournament I play in. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally disagree again because he's doing a thing for Golf Digest, and he was kind of like on the injured list at the time, so he was fulfilling his commitments, following the tournament that he was just the host of. He hosts how many tournaments? So that he's not committed to excellence, but Phil doing his little goofy Twitter video where he's flexing his calves and his mom shaking her head like that's committed to winning and excellence.
He's working out and doing that kind of stuff.
Working out, stop yourself.
So
Who are you crapping?
I love Tiger. I'm just saying. I mean,
You think he's done?
I don't think he's done by any means, and I think he'll win a major again.
Okay.
But this I think helps him be like, okay, you know, I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
Get back quicker, even probably. So maybe you're right with the Masters thing in 22 because this might spur the therapy a little faster.
I mean, it's all going to come down to how his body reacts to it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what are you guys looking forward to this week, personal golf wise, and anything else that's going on?
I won't be playing for the next 7 days.
7 days. What's going on?
Leave for Florida Saturday.
Really? Little vacay?
Family vacay.
Very nice. Very nice. Where are you
Burning
going?
those PTO
Destin.
days up.
White Sand Beaches.
Yep.
Great
Never
area.
been.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Me either.
Never been.
A lot of nice golf courses around there too.
Yeah.
Man, maybe a little family mini golf.
Maybe 18 holes one day, but
He wouldn't know which putter to take.
nope. Might have a different one in the bag tonight.
The green one.
The
The green rubber one they hand you at the counter. That's the
Yeah,
putter you
yeah.
take.
I did see just
Oh, so you go with the green one every time, huh?
Green-
Why not
green.
blue? Why not yellow? Red.
'Cause then everybody makes the blue ball joke.
Not-
That's why you don't do the blue.
Not to
There you go.
extend this much longer, or this show much longer, but there was a video, a TikTok, I think, or an Instagram video of a challenge. Michael had made it a challenge for somebody to post a picture of a dick putter.
Never happened.
And it was basically the loser in your group has to play
I did
until
see
they
that.
win
Yep,
with that putter.
I did see
wow.
that. A big friend group. So
Win the foursome or win the whole?
I believe it was not just the hole. It was
The whole match.
The match.
Match or round.
With
Or,
the
Yeah.
12 guys, 16 guys?
yeah. Be pretty
No,
funny.
thank you. That's like those fantasy football leagues where the loser has to get a tattoo. No, thank you. If you
Yeah.
finish in last place, you get a tattoo or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm tapping out of that one.
I'm playing Chesapeake on Saturday morning.
Chesapeake Run?
Yep,
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
little 2-man scramble action.
Really? Little
Yep.
tournament?
No, just those 4 guys, 2-man scramble deal. My brother-in-law and I taking on, I think, his dad and one of his friends.
Haven't made it out there yet, but I hear good things about that place.
It's a cool layout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's had its ups and downs, like a lot of golf courses in the middle of nowhere, or many golf courses where you go through hard times.
Now, are you going to
stuff
be
like
rocking the average goat's hat out there, showing it
that.
off?
100%.
Yeah?
100%. Might even take one, give it away.
Nice.
So, yeah, thanks for bringing the hat up. We're going to try to give one away somehow, right?
Yeah, we're going to come up with a contest and hopefully actually get participation.
Participation.
Yeah, participation last time was very below average goat.
I use these for intimidation.
We got league tonight, so we're going to get going here. I got to get to the first tee. I'm going to wear this hat for intimidation.
Yeah.
Eric Spangle.
Ooh. Yeah, you got him tonight?
Chris Myers is coming for you. I'll just be in the cart for the ride.
I got a feeling you're going low tonight. It must be getting windy in here.
I was going good last week, and then I don't know, some gym class hero decided to make 2 birdies then tonight.
Gym class hero. I was just sucking air that night.
I was
drinking
wondering why I
beers.
didn't get more strokes, to be honest.
We never talked
handicap
about that.
didn't-
I forgot.
The handicap didn't make sense to me. I should have had more strokes
Oh gosh.
I don't know. You had 3 birdies at Black Sheep
in 5 holes,
in 5 holes.
and then the rain came. I don't do the rain.
It's not fun to play in.
Nope. All right, well, guys,
All right.
have a good trip. Hey, have a good trip, Joel. Travel safe.
Yep. Thanks.
Guess me and Michael are doing the show solo next week.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
what,
boy.
What trouble could we get
More
into?
agreeing to disagree.
I think we should get a live call-in from Joel on the road during family vacation.
We should, yeah.
If you say one more word, I'm turning this van around.
Roll them up.
All right, guys. Well, good luck at League tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, you
See ya.
too.